Hi everybody, MrMegaGame here back with another episode of MrMegaGame Pickups. Sorry about the little bit of garbage. I just had lunch, or dinner I should say. I had my friend Javon over here a few minutes ago. He was one of the guys I played Teen Titans with. And while he was here, we stopped by Disc Replay again. And I got another stack of games here to share with you guys. So before... Wow, thanks water bottle. Before I put these onto the shelf and add them, let me show you guys what I got. First, I got Red Dead Redemption 1 for only $6. Like, I love going to this place because the sales are insanely good. Comes with the manual and everything. I'm definitely gonna have to cover this at some point because despite the fact that I know what happens in these games, because almost everybody does, I have never actually played either. I played the second one. I have never played the first one. So that'll be interesting. I got Assassin's Creed 1. Even though I have never played this myself, I know just from videos and other people who have played it that this is probably the least fun out of all of them, just because, you know, it was the first one. And honestly, when I do start covering Assassin's Creed games, I might just skip this one and go straight to the Ezio trilogy. But speaking of Ezio, I also have Brotherhood and Revelations. I should have switched that, but Brotherhood and Revelations here. And both of them were only $4 a piece. Like, these are bangers in terms of games. So the fact that they're this cheap is awesome. I didn't even think to check, but yep, comes with the manual. And yep, comes with the manual. I usually try to check before I buy them because at Disc Replays, they obviously don't keep the disc in there, but they do have the manual, so it's easy to check. And mind you, they have so many copies of Assassin's Creed games. I almost wanted to get 3 and 4, but I'm pretty sure I have 3 on... Yeah, I already have 3 on PS3, and I have Rogue, and I have 4 on PS4. So I didn't need extra copies of those. But I wanted copies of these games on disc, so that's another. I got BioShock Infinite for $3. I know this is most people's least favorite of the BioShock games. This happens to be one of my favorite games to play. Not, I wouldn't say favorite. I think I like it a little bit more than most BioShock fans do. I definitely want to get the first 2 on disc for sure. But this is not a bad pickup. Not bad price at all. This is the one I'm most excited for. Force Unleashed 2. I would rather have the first one because the first one is definitely longer. The first one is definitely has more to it. This one is not nearly as good as the first one, but hey, at least I have this now and I don't have to track it down later. This one does not come with the manual, unfortunately, but that's okay. Because this was the only copy of it I found there, so I'm just happy to have that. And from one Star Wars game to another, we have Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars for $9. Wow, I can't do math now apparently. I have never actually played this one before. I played the first 2 and I played the complete saga, but I never got to play this one because this just encapsulates some of the best episodes from the Clone Wars cartoon. By the way, if you're a Star Wars fan and you never watched Clone Wars, watch the Clone Wars. It is incredible. So is Rebels and so is Bad Batch. All of those animated series, at least the 3 I mentioned, are spectacular. Yep, manual. Alright, 2 more. Those were all the PS3 games I got. Now I have 2 more original Xbox games. Funny enough, I found myself a copy of 007 from Russia with Love. I was not expecting to find this, but I was so happy. Also has the manual in it. Eric, I know you're watching this. Let me know if you played this one. Like, let me know if it's good or bad. But I knew I wanted to get another James Bond game. And last one is a personal one for me, because I used to have this as a kid. I got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for original Xbox, and it was only $6. Like, most of these games, only one game went up, was only like $10. And I don't, these are games aren't like super rare or anything, but most of them are really good, decent games, and to get them at that low of a price is stellar to me. But yeah, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, I used to have this on GameCube as a kid. Yes, it was the GameCube. Ooh, that was a little sticky. But yes, also complete with the manual. Okay, let me just... This is something I missed in gaming. Manuals, because so often game develop... I think it's stopped once the PS4 and Xbox One came around, but I miss the days when manuals used to be super bright and colorful and themed to whatever game you were playing. Sometimes the manuals were much more, you know, had much more detail than the actual game itself. I've been meaning to play this again because I didn't get that far when I was a kid, mostly because I didn't know what I was doing. But now that I'm an adult, it should be much, I wouldn't say easier, but it should be a lot less frustrating. Like, you get the command Oompa Loompas and stuff. I didn't even get to that stuff. And all the candies that give different abilities. Yeah, I definitely got to play this at some point. So, all together, this cost me... Let me count how many games we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games for about 40 bucks. That is not bad at all. But I think I'm gonna wrap up here. Again, I just wanted to show you guys. Oh, one other thing I did get. It's not a game, it's just an accessory, but I don't know if you can see me, but above my head, I have like a little... come on, finger. Work with me here. I'm trying my best here, guys. There we go. Yeah, I have a stack of handhelds right over there. And one of them is... I have a Game Boy Advance, not the SP. There's also a DSi and a DS Lite. They've been sitting up there for a year because I never got a charger for it. So I finally have a charger for a DS Lite. So I want to make sure this is still working. And I don't know any big DS games out there. Maybe let me know in the comments. But if there are some, I might cover them. Who knows? I really don't know. I had a Game Boy and I had a Game Boy Advance as a kid. I didn't get the DS. So, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for all your support. Again, thank you again for the first pickup video. I was not expecting that to do so well, but I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. And let me know. Tell me if you guys have played these games before or had any interest in them in yourself. But as always, I appreciate all the love. Thank you guys, and I will see you all later. Peace.